Okay, I was meant to be outside today answering some of your questions, out and about in Hastings, but this wind is not cooperating. So we're going to head inside and I'm going to do it all in there. Another really common question that I'm being asked at the moment is, an elected member's role is really varied. A big chunk of the work we do is actually locked away in chamber. That's where we deep dive into some of the most complex issues and challenges our community's facing and come up with the solutions and make the hard decisions. When I first joined council, you couldn't tune into our meetings from home. And I know they may be yawn-inducing, but actually having that option there available now is really important. It was something that was really hard fought for. When I first bought it before my colleagues, there was a lot of resistance.
What is it that this council has to hide? There is no reason why we should not live stream today.
But I'm really proud to say we got it across the line, and now you can tune in whenever you like and hold us to account. The other part of an elected member's role is actually being out in the community, or at least that's how I see it. So what I've done since I joined council is immersed myself in the communities where I may not have first-hand understanding or information. For example, I'm in my mid-40s, I have teenagers, I feel like I understand the pressures that families are under. However, I'm not a senior. I am not part of the multicultural community. That's why I've chosen to immerse myself in those community groups too. So I'm a chair of the Multicultural Advisory Group. I sit on our disability reference group to hear from our disabled community. I'm also the chair of the Positive Ageing Trust, Hawke's Bay. Most of my trustee colleagues on that are in their 80s, and I really enjoy learning from them and advocating for senior issues. But I also bring my personal expertise too. I've been in business for over 20 years now, and I understand what it is to run a business, manage a tight budget, and bring together a team. And so I'm a board advisor to both our Hastings and Havelock North business associations. So while you personally may not have seen me out in the community, even though I am at a lot of events, I am out there and I am listening. And I am always keen to hear from our community, not just those who agree with me, but also those who are prepared to challenge me, because that's just as important. Some of the best decisions I've ever made is where I went into the room thinking one thing and either heard from our community or my colleagues and went, actually, no, I need to change my thinking on this. And that's what good democracy is.